providing an unbiased source of information for us investors. You don't have an agenda. It's just to cut through everything and to give us the facts. I want to thank you.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
And now, here's Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 2 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF Friday, folks. Let's make it a great one. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 93, NASDAQ off 19, S&P's off 10, gold contract up $21, trading at $1,513 an ounce. Silver up 63 cents at $34.99. Platinum up $7 at $1,773 an ounce. Copper up 5.5 pennies at $4.10 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1, trading out at $99.49. Bonds up 8 ticks at 124.28. Dollar index up 53 ticks at 75.81. Euro down 15 ticks at 141. Yen up 13 at 81.74. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. I want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do we have out here? S&Ps today, they go from 1342 down to a low out here of 1330. We are down 10 points. It was really still a sideways day. You're still on the inside here. We did 992 million. That 992 is coming into the swing point from the 17th. You had 971. Bottom line, folks, which is pretty amazing, is that even off of option expiration, that is a light number in a huge way. Now, what we also just lined up here in a big way is this. On a weekly basis, it's dramatically lighter. And so on a weekly basis, when you actually take a look at this, let's see what we have here. So on a weekly basis, what you have is, if I do the SPY, and we put this up and see where this shakes out, this is what you have. We are still inside the February 18th time frame. That, if I on the SPY, that high there was 134.69. We hit that high with 591 million. You basically had a sideways week here. Well, we back. Let's see. We closed last week at 134.04, and we closed this week at 133.61. It's sideways, but it's down 40 cents. Bottom line, it did 757 million. You know, yeah, this is going to go for the lows of March 18th first. Well, it'll try to get into the highs first, just 130, and we'll see whether we get into the lows. I suspect we will. That has, at 125.28, you're dealing with 1.5 billion. You know, so sideways move out here really all this week. Dow Industrials, we take a look at the Dow, same setup in the Dow, what you had with the Dow. You're down 93 points. Bottom line, it's making its way back into the 12,389. NASDAQ Composite. Now, inside the Composite, what you have, Composite is not only, you know, inside the February 18th time frame. What you have with the Composite here is that she snuck her way back inside the lower high of April 6th also. So the Composite, she's out there at the 2803. She wants to run into this 2603 number. You had a couple equities out here. ARUN, this took a quick beating out here today, big time. You got off highs. You got off highs with volume. This little baby is going to come down $5.50 out here today. Trading out at 27, blew everything right away. That little baby is making its way down to the $20 area. Hewitt Packard, what you have with Hewitt Packard out there, she did the next leg down, which was on the 17th. That's when she broke away and went from a $40 price point down to 36. She's an ABC down, folks, to $30, and looks to me like she's going to basically do that in the next couple of weeks. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go over and take a look at the gold market. We have the gold out here today. Gold, the low was $14.86. The high was $15.15. Closed up $21. We did 185,000 contracts, and she is going to need more than that. The top of this consolidation we're in is 15.26, and right now you're at 15.13. We had come off those highs, down with 333,000 contracts, back up with 198, back down with 190, and today had 185. So she'll go to the top of the consolidation. We'll see if she can get any juice behind her. Dollar index. Dollar refuses to back off here, folks. And what you have inside the dollar is this. She's up 51 ticks today, 41,000 contracts traded. And how this goes after its swing point, that swing point up there, it's close to it right now. It's 76.19. That's the swing that's going to be going after. We'll see whether it takes it out in volume. This is set up right now to get into that $80 mark. And, that $80 mark is going to, no doubt, put quite a bit of volatility, keep a lot of volatility in the markets, and that's all the markets. Oil out here today, it was it's amazing that we use so much oil, but when you watch oil trade, it's absolutely amazing. So the trade out here today in oil, folks, high to low. High was out there at 99.90, low was 95.99, and ended up closing out flat. Bottom line, is it flat or up a buck? Let me just see. Yeah, it was up a buck. Yeah, wild. Let's go to Mike in California. Hey, Mike, what's going on? You there, Mike?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What do you want to look at?
Yeah, I wanted to look at oil in general, but if you want a symbol, we can go with UCO or SCO.
We can look at oil in general. That's no problem.
Yeah, I'm just a little curious. I was watching it very closely. I don't have a position today.
Okay.
And dollar was up, the market was down. It looks like things are slowing down, but oil went back up after the open. I'm just trying to get your thoughts on why it did that.
It's volatile. The whole market's volatile like that, and it is amazing. There's no two ways about that. That oil can move $4 price spread, but that's what it's been doing for approximately the last 2 weeks. So the volatility, as soon as the volatility, actually silver was the first one that hit the volatility in the commodity markets. Oil followed it. And, the first day oil sold off $20, Mike, and that was on the 5th. Since then, oil has been trading in a range between the 94 and 102. So that when you break open new ranges, which oil is in right now, it'll trade that for a while.
Okay, so it's really kind of disconnected from the dollar, and not completely, but...
No, I wouldn't say it's disconnected from the dollar, but I understand what you're saying, because what he's saying specifically is the dollar was up 53 today, oil was up, gold was up, silver was really flat. On an intraday basis, yeah, that would say that, yeah, it's disconnected. It wasn't going tick for tick. That's right.
Okay, well, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. 877-927-6648. Let's go over and take a look at those bonds. 30-year bond out here, folks. This little baby's going to make another run. See if we can get up to that 126.11 area. We're at 124.29 right now. Last acceleration up there got into that 125.27. That was on the 18th. And how we got up there, let's just take a look at it. So we had come down yesterday. As we come down, we come down with 400,000 contracts, 468,000 to be exact. Today went up on 339. So this bottom line is that I suspect it wants to get into this 126.11. That 126.11 would be a perfect Tiger Gottlieb, folks, because what it has done, it almost hit that .786. It did take, it had all the other ramifications that you need inside the Tiger Gottlieb. We take a look at good old LinkedIn, folks, and no doubt LinkedIn right now is a company that has an $8.7 billion market cap. And when you do the numbers on this thing, that would make a Facebook, if a Facebook gets public at the same number, make Facebook worth like $1 trillion. So it's going to be wild watching this whole thing shake out. What you will have happen come Tuesday is that, see, when when it goes IPO, there's actually, the shares will come Tuesday that you can get to short. You know, and I'm not suggesting you go short them out there either, folks, because what will happen, it's going to be the Wild West out here in spades. Because what you do have is that as they push those out in the marketplace, they can pull them back just as quick. You got to remember how this gets done. What happens is, as the shares get distributed, the owners of those shares at that particular point can keep them either in a margin account or keep them in a cash account, or basically just request the certificates. Bottom line is that they're going to make some money on it. I don't know if all of them will put them in a margin account. There'll be plenty of people that do put them in the margin account, and I expect what you'll see as the broker-dealer community, bottom line is that they'll basically be renting those babies out. So the Wild West is out here. There's no doubt about it. You better get your six guns because LinkedIn said it all. You know what's amazing about LinkedIn, too, there's no doubt about it, is that the payoff was absolutely extraordinary. The payoff I'm talking about is whoever got the shares just flips those babies. Whoever ended up getting sucked in yesterday at 120 and 110, they got taken to the cleaners and big time, no doubt about it. Goldman Sachs is in tough shape on a technical basis. She's broken down dramatically from 175 down to 134. What you're going to see now is that she's going, the last acceleration, she was down 6 points on the 12th of May. She's down another 435 right now, and there's some heavy heat coming into that whole deal. That's the bottom line. Of course, you heard that Donald Trump is not running for president anymore. The second part of that is, I suspect he was never running for president, by the way, but the second part of that is that the New York Attorney General. New York Attorney General is going to be there investigating one of the companies, and this is pretty intense. And they're charging $35,000 to be an entrepreneur. And bottom line is that what the allegation is they were taking money. Their salespeople were explaining taking money out of the 401k, take loans out. Bottom line is that we'll see where that shakes out, but. They got them lumped in now with the for-profit colleges. The difference is that those for-profit colleges, they've accredited, but same type of deal. The bottom line is that just take your money and see ya. Don't want to be ya. 877-927-6648. We had the Dow finish down 93, NASDAQ off 19, S&P's off 10, gold up 21, platinum was up 7. Light sweet crude up $1, trading out at $99.49. We're going to be right back, folks.